I lived in Gunco, Illinois. I was then told to go to New York to enlist in the American Field Service, of which I did. I was there for 3 days, got a uniform. From there, I got back on a train, came to California, Camp Anza, California. After that, I was told to wait a week with 10 other gentlemen from throughout the United States. I was at Camp Anza, California, which is near Riverside. From Riverside, after a week, I was told to get on a ship called the Wilson. From the Wilson, I took a doghouse on board the ship, which was a house built on the deck of the Wilson. There were 7 of them. We each had a room on this doghouse on deck. From there, the Wilson took off. We ended up over in Melrose, Australia. In Australia, I got off the ship, went to a restaurant, ate a big steak. After that, I went outside, was picked up by a young lady who was 21. I was now 18 years old. From there, she took me to her home. I met her parents, mother and dad. About 7 o'clock, this gal went upstairs to bed. I asked the people who I was visiting, their mother and dad, where I was going to sleep, and they told me upstairs with the young lady. Here I was.
Wait a minute.
That's about right. Anyway, I went upstairs. She's in bed. She told me to get in bed. I got in bed. It was funny, you know.
Yeah, I tell you it was.
The next couple of weeks, back on shipboard, after being in port for 5 days, I was initiated in going over the equator before we got to Calcutta, India. Calcutta, India, the first night I was there, I was invited to a party where I met Mahatma Gandhi, who was a terrific individual. Was not liked by a lot of people. After being in Calcutta, India for about 8 days, I was put on a train along with these other gentlemen. We went to Burma. From Burma, I drove a water truck for 3 weeks till I got an ambulance. After I got my ambulance, I had a gentleman with me who was a Gurkha. He protected me from the Japanese by a long knife throwing at the individuals. He killed quite a few Japanese. I was with him for 2 years, back and forth on the Burma Road and the Lido Road. After 2 years, I was released back to the States. Everything going on in Burma, we were told to forget it because it was not a decent place to be. From there, I resigned, went back home to Glencoe. My folks had moved from there to Palm Springs. I went to Albuquerque, New Mexico, bought a house there. After a year and a half, by this time I was 23 years old, I My dad, who was the commander in the Navy, attached to Truman's office, he sent me over to Poland, which was a concentration camp, one of the worst I've ever seen in my life. I saw Eisenhower crying, Patton, Clark crying. When I got there, they had just come to this place in Poland. I can't think of the name. I know where it's at in Poland. It's right on the border. From there, I saw things that I just can't repeat to this day. I was there for 5 days. I was supposed to be there for 7 days. I couldn't take it. I was throwing up all the time. It was vastly underrated. It was something that, to this day, I visualize every once in a while. I came back to the States. I was ushered into Truman's office. I was supposed to be there for 15 minutes, telling him what I saw. I was there for 2.5 hours. I left, came back to Albuquerque. That's the end of my story.